Saturday racing on this cold winter day here, but things might be heating up in races number 7. In race number 8, we have the return of Princess Kokachin and Street Loot. Stay tuned.
And they're off. Icy reply, if then asked for early speed, cause to dream was away in good order, prepare for takeoff, takes off on the inside as part of the pace up on the inside there of Icy reply. Icy reply, prepare for takeoff, head to head for the opening furlong. Cause to dream right off the dueling pair from third. Raise your game fourth, if then back in fifth position, and then followed by Mo Fire and another 6 or 7 back. Notion Interrupt Us, trailing the field as they race for the far turn. Icy replies the speed now from prepare for takeoff, pops away by 2 lengths. Length and a half, and Cause to Dream is a well-settled third. Raise your game down inside in fourth, and Mo Fire is in fifth. If then has 7 to make up now, and Notion Interrupt Us in the back of the pack. Into the far turn, 3.5 furlongs left to go. Icy reply in front from prepare for takeoff by some 3 lengths, and Raise your game to the 2 path now. Ridden along for more as Cause to Dream is out there, 3 wide as they ran the turn. Cause to Dream starts to rally now. Outside of that one is Mo Fire. Mo Fire is going to be the one widest of them all to the quarter pole in the top of the stretch with Icy Reply to reel in. Icy Reply holding on to a narrow lead. Cause to Dream. Mo Fire out the center of the track trying to fire on. Way out there is Notion Interrupt Us pushing on too. Moves into fourth with a furlong left to go. Icy Reply is a stubborn customer up front. Icy Reply kicks away 2.5 lengths. Mo Fire, if then, on the far outside coming with a late run. Icy Reply, if then. Icy Reply trying to hold off if then. Icy Reply, if then Mo Fire. Notion Interrupt Us and Cause to Dream. Minute 20 is 7.38. They are in the gate. And they're off. Tego sent out to early speed, wired in his secret sanctuary on the outside. I'm not a baby. Racing from the inside in fourth position as they round that turn. Back to Swallow Beach, about 3 deep around the turn. And the Thinker trailing the field. Round that first turn, they roll 5.5 lengths. Will cover them. And it's Tego down to the inside. Wired in the favorite of the outside with Secret Sanctuary. Tracking in the clear, 3 deep in third. I'm not a baby. Rail fourth. Back to Swallow Beach. And trailing the field is the Thinker. They race down the backstretch now with 6.5 furlongs left to go. Tego out there, nursed along in the lead, opens up a couple of lengths and wired in second in Secret Sanctuary. I'm not a baby. And a gap of 5 to Swallow Beach. The Thinker is still last of them all. Not much change at all as they head to the 5 furlong mucker. Now with 5 furlongs left to go, Tego's up top. Tego's Secret Sanctuary first, a bit up on the outside is second, and Wired In is right there too. Coming in between horses is Wired In. Wired In now, and Secret Sanctuary, the two that go on. Secret Sanctuary and Wired In. Tego under pressure on the inside. Then back to I'm Not a Baby, who's in fourth position just off the inside now within 3 of the front. Another 6 lengths back, and the Thinker and Swallow Beach is trailing trailing the field with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Secret Sanctuary wired in down to the inside. Secret Sanctuary tries to kick on, ridden along a bit to the quarter pole, has a length and change lead, wired in, taken off the inside to try to bid at that one as they turn for home. The Thinker has moved up from the back of the pack. The Thinker's third of the outside. Into the final furlong and a half they roll, and it's Secret Sanctuary up top. Here comes the Thinker from dead last. The Thinker on the outside, wired in, has to reach in between horses, is willing with a 16th of a mile left to go. The Thinker, Secret Sanctuary, in between horses is wired in. It's going to be the Thinker. The Thinker got it. Secret Sanctuary wired in, and I'm not a baby. And they're off. Solid break for Aristocat. Pudge Boy Palace on the rail is moving up now to take a narrow lead into the turn. Star Shopping out there 3 or 4 wide. 10X is widest of them all. Ran that first turn run. IC Minister and Mailman's a flyer, and Hellman is in the back of the pack. Only 6 from the front though. 4 of them bunch up front. Some pace there with Pudge Boy Palace. A challenge by Aristocat early. And the outside is Star Shopping. Star Shopping out 3 wide. Puts the head in front. 10X right there with the leaders in 4th position. That's another 3 lengths back. And it's Mailman's a flyer, and IC Minister and Hellman trailing the field as they race now with 5.5 furlongs left to go. Up front, Pudge Boy Palace down to the inside. Star Shopping on the outside. Aristocat right there in between horses. 10X continues 4th outside of that trio. And they're followed by Mailman's a flyer, saving ground. Back to Hellman and IC Minister in the back now, ridden along for more. Heading into the far turn, half mile left to go. Pudge Boy Palace has the rail and the lead. Has it by about a half length. The Aristocat in second, and Star Shopping continues to the outside. And they are followed by 10X and Mailman's a flyer. In between horses now Hellman. Hellman's getting going. Hellman's 4th and now 3rd and punching through. They take that 3rd position with 2.5 furlongs left to run. They roll to the top of the stretch. Hellman on the outside trying to sustain. Here's Pudge Boy Palace who turns for home. Hellman challenging from the outside. Aristocat in between horses. Saving ground. Mailman's a flyer. Open affair with about a furlong left to go. Hellman on the outside of Pudge Boy Palace is trying to dig down. Rail run from Mailman's a flyer as they come to the last 16th. Pudge Boy Palace holding off Hellman. Pudge Boy Palace, Hellman, Mailman's a flyer. One more try down to the inside. Here's the line. Mailman's a flyer and Pudge Boy Palace in the photo. Hellman, and then it was IC Minister followed by Aristocat.
Introducing the first racing tool from Pegasus to Preakness. Iconic venues. World-class racing. Millions at stake. New champions will be crowned. Only at first.
Lined up. And they're off. Bit of a bobble there at the start, Dulce Chiara. My Boss Lady and our Tenderoni joined to the outside by Abadale into the first turn run. Just in behind him is Dulce Chiara, is rating along in fourth position. And back to How Lucky. Big Cheeks is on the outside. Big Cheeks in the back of the pack, only 5 lengths from the front. As our Tenderoni tries to slow down that pace. Our Tenderoni's taken in hand, leads it by a length and a half. And so the outside now, Big Cheeks makes a run for the back of the pack. Early bid. Abadale right there at third in between them. And it's My Boss Lady close fourth, and they're followed by High Lucky back of the pack, and trailing the field is Dulce Chiara. It is our Tenderoni, Big Cheeks on the outside, trying to put a bit of pressure on, but they're not going fast at all. Abadale racing in third position, My Boss Lady racing down to the inside, How Lucky, Dulce Chiara saving ground heading into the far turn run. Dulce Chiara now improves the spot within 4 of the speed of our Tenderoni. Our Tenderoni from Big Cheeks has the lead by a half length. Abadale out of the clear racing in third position. Down inside is My Boss Lady. Dulce Chiara's in between horses, and How Lucky into the far turn run. There's 3 furlongs left to run. Our Tenderoni saves something. Our Tenderoni from Abadale in second. Pushing up on the inside there is Dulce Chiara as they reach the top of the stretch, and How Lucky in the far outside there from fourth. Into the stretch now, our Tenderoni in front from Abadale. Our Tenderoni, Abadale's trying to get by. They're both driven now with about a furlong left to run. Center track is How Lucky third, and Dulce Chiara is fourth. It is our Tenderoni and Jamie Rodriguez trying to hold sway. They lead at about a length with a 16th of a mile left to go. Now a length and a half, now 2 lengths. Our Tenderoni, well rated up front, has something left to win by a couple. From Abadale second, How Lucky was third, and Dulce Chiara and My Boss Lady. And they're off. Oxide to a very sharp beginning. For Love of Country and Clubman in between horses, Ace 9-9 is right there with early speed to Ace 9-9 improving as part of the pace, actually challenging now. Oxide into the first turn run and is up to take the lead. Ace 9-9 up top around that turn run for Love of Country. On the outside of Oxide, will settle in third position, take it back a little bit. It's another 4 or 5 lengths back and Lost My Voucher racing in the back of the pack with Clubman on the outside of that. They race down the back stretch now, and about 6 furlongs left to run. Ace 9-9 settled in up front, half length there from For Love of Country. They're not going too fast. In between horses is Lost My Voucher. Then it's Clubman on the outside. Oxide now trailing the field. Oxide's dropped back to last, and 5 to close in. Not much change at all. Ace 9-9 prompted by For Love of Country. Ace 9-9 3 parts now a length from For Love of Country in second. Clubman clearly in third position. Lost My Voucher losing ground round that turn, and Oxide's got to pick it up. Far turn run with Ace 9-9 and Angel Cruise up top. They lead For Love of Country by a length and a half, and 3 more lengths back to Clubman and Oxide, and Lost My Voucher trailing. Midway on that turn now, and it's Ace 9-9. Ace 9-9 from For Love of Country in the hot chase there from second, and Clubman is third off the inside, and Oxide is fourth the far outside. Lost My Voucher into the stretch, and it's Ace 9-9. Ace 9-9 up top, opening up 3 under a steady drive. Out in the center is Clubman trying to catch her For Love of Country for second. Inside that final furlong to go, and it's Ace 9-9 clear by 5 lengths under Angel Cruise. Ace 9-9 at 5-1. Ace 9-9 scores from For Love of Country. Clubman and Oxide. Yeah, they're off. Most Perfect hustled out of the starting gate for early speed, 4 deep into the turn run. On the inside is Ben and Joe's right there. Between horses is Shaspel. It'll take back just a little bit. Gulfstream Way is moving forward too. Now on the outside, Most Perfect settles into third on the chase. And they're followed by Jalen Journey, who's racing in fourth, and Brilliant Chase on the outside from fifth position. First 5 bunched up as they move around that turn. Head down the back stretch now with 6 furlongs left to go. And now Nick Shaspel on the inside has dropped some 5 to 6 lengths off that pace. Working on a Dream is followed by Guillaume, and then back to Sesh and Accelerator trailing the field. Accelerator trailing back there. A race down the back stretch now. And leading the way on the inside is Ben and Joe. Ben and Joe on the outside there is Jalen Journey. Between horses, Gulfstream Way. Gulfstream Way going to push on to the lead. Brilliant Chase is there on the outside. Brilliant Chase is keeping pace. While 3 wide, Ben and Joe is first to give way with 3 furlongs left to go. It's another 3 lengths back. Shaft's Bullet trying to move forward. Shaft's Bullet now willing. Here comes Shaft's Bullet within 5 of the lead. So Gulfstream Way, the one to catch at the top of the stretch. Brilliant Chase and Shaft's Bullet continues good momentum on the far outside there. And then from the back of the pack, Accelerator's coming alive too. Accelerator in the blue cap, widest of them all into the stretch. So Shaft's Bullet forging to the lead, for a long and a half left to go. Accelerator's made this big move for the back of the pack. And here's Accelerator and Frankie Pennington dueling now with Shaft's Bullet head to head for the final furlong. Nothing between them. Accelerator, Shaft's Bullet on the inside. Shaft's Bullet willing, so too Accelerator. Up and down to the line. Photo. Shaft's Bullet, Accelerator. Photo finish. Working on a Dream, 7 lengths back, followed by Gulfstream Way and then Guillaume. In the gate. And they're off. Dreams Untold and War Toxin out first is going to the lead on the chase. The outside, John the Bear moving up. John the Bear now into third. They're followed by Whiskey and You. Engage Town racing back of the pack. And Noble Gaston trailing the field. Held up in last position and 6 off a speed of Dreams Untold to set the tempo. Dreams Untold length and a half. John the Bear quickly on second now. And War Toxin back third going to the lead is racing fourth. And Whiskey and You on the outside. Gage Town Noble Gaston is seventh. Midway on that turn, and it's Dreams Untold, the one to catch. John the Bear on the outside, moving willingly. John the Bear comes to even terms. Dreams Untold ridden along to go on, and then it's back to War Toxin shifting off the inside. Out of center of the track is going to the lead. They're followed by Noble Gaston on the inside. Whiskey and You coming to the final furlong. John the Bear let loose now. John the Bear leads the way. Gage Town charging hard from between horses. John the Bear in front. John the Bear holding well. John the Bear does it by a couple of lengths. Going to the lead, Resurgent nicely for second, and War Toxin and Gage Town and Whiskey and You. And they're off. Princess Kokachin, quick out of there. Princess Kokachin responds time on the outside and Street Loot in between horses. Then to the outside is Fraudulent Charge is moving forward into the fourth spot. Paisley singing down to the rail in that second flight will settle back now. And Moody Woman trailing the field. Princess Kokachin going solo by 2 lengths. Some response time on the chase there from second length and a half. Fraudulent Charge Street Loot is fourth on the inside as they round that far turn. Paisley singing and Moody Woman are the 2 in the back. They have 7 to make up. Round the turn, Princess Kokachin, but Response Time willing on the outside. Here comes Response Time coming up to Princess Kokachin toward the quarter pole. 3 clear now from Fraudulent Charge in third. Then to the inside, Street Loot ridden along for more. Back to Moody Woman, widest of them all, and Paisley singing. Princess Kokachin into the stretch. Response Time there on the outside trying to get by. Princess Kokachin in front now again. A length and change with a furlong left to go. Princess Kokachin, Response Time trying once more on the outside. Response Time on the outside. Princess Kokachin digging down. Princess Kokachin, response time for Princess Kokachin. Then it was Moody Woman along for third and Fraudulent Charge. Light up. And they're off. Cami Rochelle Irish Lace early speed. Also, Jimmy DeBook is there on the outside, and Sweet Factor making 4, vying early. Waverly into 5th position on the outside. His sister Spirit is followed by Calm and Collected, 5 from the front, and trailing is Exclusive Rose. Heading over the far turn run now, and the inside is Sweet Factor. Sweet Factor, Cami Rochelle to the outside, matching up, and Jimmy DeBook right off that pair in 3rd, and Irish Lace is settled in 4th position now. Length and a half more. Back to Waverly, Sister Spirit. It is next. Out of the outside, Exclusive Rose and Calm and Collected, trailing the field with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Cami Rochelle just up top now from Sweet Factor, battling hard down to the inside. Irish Lace waiting there just for a bit of racing room. Irish Lace looking for a place to go. The outside is Jimmy DeBook, extreme outside, back to Waverly and Sweet Spirit. They've got a furlong left to go. Cami Rochelle's in front. Cami Rochelle, Jimmy DeBook is second to the outside, trying to charge up. Irish Lace is in 3rd, and Waverly is 4th. Final yards, here's Jimmy DeBook. Jimmy DeBook. Jimmy DeBook got it. Jimmy DeBook by 2 from Cami Rochelle. Then it was Waverly and Irish Lace and Sweet Spirit, Calm and Collected.
Thank you again so much for joining us, and be sure to join us tomorrow as post time is 12:25.